Today we are going to learn chemistry through baking. Chemistry and baking are similar in that they both combine and mix various elements to create something new. This chemistry example involves homogeneous and heterogeneous mixtures. Being shown is the homogeneous mixture where it is consistent and uniform, including the flour, the salt, the baking soda, and the sugar. It is not easily separated. The example being shown here is a heterogeneous mixture, so it is not uniform and it is easily separated and distinguished. This is being shown with the bananas, the applesauce, the milk, and the vanilla. It is obvious that the elements being mixed together are very distinguishable from each other. Once the heterogeneous and homogeneous mixtures are placed together in one bowl and mixed to create one combined substance, they will soon be used to create something delicious by chemistry. The ingredients that have been mixed together will now be put into a cupcake tin. This tin will serve as a beaker or as a test tube, just as you would use in a lab for chemistry. By doing so, this will now allow us to place the ingredients into a heat-contained area. Just as chemistry uses heat, so does baking. In this case, it's an endothermic reaction, which means it requires continuous input of energy or absorbing heat from its surroundings. Baking a cake requires continuous energy, which is received from the oven. Without the heat absorbed from the oven, the bread will not cook properly. The heat serves as a catalyst. In the process of baking, it is trying to reach thermal equilibrium, which means that the transfer of the energy from one object of high temperature is trying to reach to one of low temperature. In this endothermic reaction, two chemical reactions happen to occur. The first chemical reaction is where crystalline sugar granules trap air bubbles between the particles. When they are exposed to heat, the gas pockets expand, causing the batter to rise. As you can see here, the bread has risen due to the chemical reaction. The second chemical reaction is when baking soda and acid are combined, thus creating a product of H2O, salt, and CO2. When the carbon dioxide is produced and later exposed to heat, it expands, allowing the batter to rise. The fat present prevents the CO2 from escaping, thus producing a fluffy, delicious bread. Learning and practicing chemistry can be both fun and delicious. As you can see, chemistry is not just used in a lab, but it can also be used in everyday activities such as cooking and baking. I hope you enjoyed Chemistry Through Baking with Michelle.